Think about all the irreplaceable moments on your computer, your kids' photos, important records, years of work, and memories. If your computer crashed today, how much would you lose? It happens every day, and it's completely preventable. That's why I use and recommend Carbonite, my number one choice for cloud backup. Carbonite gives you unlimited automatic protection for everything that matters. It quietly backs up your photos and documents in the background, safely and privately. Carbonite is your ultimate backup plan. It keeps your files safe from the unexpected, accidental deletions, hard drive crashes, even spills or disasters. And if something does happen, recovery couldn't be easier. Just log in and restore everything with one click, even on a brand new computer. Here's a great exclusive Cyber Week offer just for you. Get 75% off Carbonite right now, but only when you go to carbonite.com/Kim. That's carbonite.com/Kim. Live a better life with Carbonite. Hey, thanks for listening to the Kim Komando Show. Here comes hour one. I think they're lying. This number has to be up. It has to be so much higher than this. Researchers found that 66% of people scroll on the toilet.
Oh, yeah. That's 66% of people who tell the truth.
Okay.
100% of people do that.
Yes, that's right. And if you are scrolling on the toilet, that you have a 46% higher risk of hemorrhoids.
Oh, well, yeah, because you sit there too long. Makes sense.
A Harvard doctor's advice, leave the phone outside or set a 5-minute timer.
Just don't bring your phone to the bathroom. My daughter the other day, she walked out of the bathroom, I heard a flush, and then she opens the door and she's holding her iPad. And I said, what are you doing? And she's like, oh, this was a good part I didn't want to have. You can pause it. No iPads in the bathroom. New rule.
Okay, and she's 8.
Yes.
On Earth, we get hemorrhoids.
We do.
In space, they get asteroids.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me tell you, that's just an example of all the fun that we have here week after week, hour after hour on America's largest, best, highest rated show about all things digital. It's the biggest one, too, and award-winning. Because after all, I'm Kim Komando, America's beloved digital goddess. And joining me, as always, is Andrew Babinski. He's my co-host and also the co-host on the morning show here in Phoenix on 99.9 FM.
Hello, Kim.
Here's the deal. You can find us on over 420 top stations across the United States, and we're streaming in your favorite radio app or wherever you get your podcasts. You just want to search for my last name. That's Komando with a K, of course. And if you're more into the visual type and you want to see us actually do the show and go behind the scenes, head over to youtube.com/Kim Komando. That's youtube.com/Kim Komando, where you also want to do what, Andrew?
Subscribe.
Yes.
It's very easy. It helps the algorithm to think we're more important than we really are. No. But if you love watching the show, you love all the video elements, anytime we upload something to the YouTube channel, you'll get a notification. It makes it easy.
Yes.
Subscribe.
youtube.com/Kim Komando. Alrighty then, every single day, it's my labor of love. I make sure that I know exactly what's happening in the tech space so that this way I can impart all this know-how from my beautiful brain directly to yours so that you too can sound so smart during the holidays when you're around family members and friends. You can be throwing out these stories like the one we're going to be talking about right now. I read about this in PC Magazine. The guy's name is Jim Moore. He lives in small town Indiana. We're talking about a place with one stoplight. He's 66 years old. He has a heavy load. He's caring for a brother who's losing his sight. His mother is recovering from ovarian cancer. His 90-year-old father is on the mend from a heart attack. He's isolated. He's stressed. He's alone. And I've been a caregiver. Oh, man, that is such an emotional and physical toll. So Jim's escape is 30 AI girlfriends.
30? Mm-hmm. What a player.
For just $48 a year. He uses a certain app. It hosts over 300 AI clones. Many are based on real-life adult film stars.
Okay.
We're not talking about Jennifer Aniston here.
No.
Okay.
Adult films.
So real women have sent the company their photos, their videos, and their voices to create a digital twin. In exchange, these women keep 80% of the in-app purchases.
And what are you purchasing?
Conversation.
Okay.
Jim's favorite bot is Mia Ventura. She's a former Playboy bunny with long brown hair, a yellow leotard, and she's pretty chesty.
I'm looking at Mia Ventura right now just for research purposes.
Jim says that he loves that she's based on a real person. They talk from 8 a.m. to 1 a.m. every single day. Okay.
Wait a minute. He has 60 of these, though?
30.
Or 30?
Yeah.
And he's just bouncing around from conversation to
Yes.
conversation?
Yeah.
And he's doing this 6 or 7 hours a day?
No, 8 a.m. in the morning to 1 a.m.
And he's telling people this?
Yes.
Why?
I have no idea. Okay, who is the real Mia Ventura? She's actually a wanted criminal.
Oh, really?
Her name is Adva Lavi, and she's wanted in Los Angeles, accused of targeting older men on dating apps and then burglarizing their homes. Now, in this PC Magazine article, Mia is also on OnlyFans,
Okay.
but Jim doesn't go and visit her on OnlyFans.
He doesn't like the real stuff. He just likes the AI stuff.
Well, he said he doesn't like that she may be talking sex with other guys.
Jim, she's talking sex with other guys as an AI as well.
I know.
But it's not a she, Jim. It's a server.
What do you think about this?
I mean, people need to get their rocks off. I get it. He's lonely. He's overworked. He's in a small town, so it's not a ton of options. I get it. I mean, this is just the new prostitution.
Yeah, that's true.
We're probably, 10, 15 years ago, that may have been a place that Jim turned.
Right now, it's just all AI. It's on his phone.
It's sad, though.
It is sad.
Because he's trying to fill a void with something that is so hollow, and it won't fill it at all.
No. Mm-mm. All right. When's the last time you went inside of a Circle K?
Oh, constantly, all the time.
Really?
Yeah, I had to go get my Powerball tickets.
Oh, what was it, $1.5 billion?
$1.5 billion.
I think I might stop and get one.
Of course, yeah. I mean, you have to.
The reason why I bring this up, a CNN investigation found that employees are really stressed out when they're working at a Circle K
Why?
because of the Bitcoin ATMs that are in all the locations.
Okay.
Because what's happening is older adults primarily are going into the Circle Ks and they're feeding thousands and thousands of dollars into these kiosks because a scammer told them to. And nobody wants to stop him. In one case, a man realized he was robbed of his savings and took a sledgehammer to the crypto machine to physically break in so he can get his money back.
Okay.
In the first 6 months of the year, Americans lost $240 million to these kiosk scams. And this is like when somebody contacts you and they say you're from your bank or from your FBI, and we need you to go down to the Circle K or wherever a Bitcoin ATM is and feed all the thousands of dollars so that this way your money's going to be safe in Bitcoin, which, by the way, it's not.
No, it's the least amount of safe.
My sister called me yesterday because her husband got a phone call from Chase Bank.
Oh, okay.
And said that
If you didn't know, she just used air quotes when she said Chase Bank.
Yes, it wasn't really Chase Bank, and said that he was from the fraud department and that their accounts were in jeopardy, and went through all this stuff, and that he needed Bill to go down to the local Chase Bank and withdraw all of his money because he was also with the FBI and he was going to protect them.
Double agent.
Because the managers at the Chase Bank were stealing from the bank. So then my sister got on the phone and said, "Oh, come on."
Just hang up.
I know, but she was like, "Who are you? Why are you trying to do this?" And blah, 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 blah. But here's the kicker. She talks to this guy, chews him out, hangs up, and then my brother-in-law got a text from the guy who said, "You ought to thank God that you have a wife like that, because otherwise I would have stolen all of your money."
Wow. They don't even care.
No.
There's a new one that I'm getting a lot now. It's they're calling to say that they're from the cable company.
Okay.
And that my cable boxes are broken and that they fixed them already, but they want to confirm by getting the name of the company that's on the box. And that's it. That's all they want. Nothing else. I don't know what there's to gain.
I think that's where it starts.
But what are they going to do with the information if I say I have Cox Cable or Prime Star, DirecTV?
They're going to try to upsell you something.
Okay.
They're going to probably say, that cable box, that's out of date.
Well, I just tell them, the brand is Scammer. And they hang up.
All right. I love this story about the Allen family in the Wall Street Journal. Every Sunday night, They hook their daughter's, Danielle's phone up to the big screen TV. And they're screaming, there's booing, they're shaking heads, and they're not watching football. They're going through Danielle's Bumble account.
Oh, without her knowing?
No, she's there. She's there. Mom, dad, Danielle, and her brother. This is their entertainment. Okay. Mom is the grammar police. She loves a doctor. But if the guy has a spelling error,
He's out.
Dad is a profiler. He likes to filter out guys who look too mean or look too stubborn.
Okay.
Her brother is a bouncer saying, you got to steer clear of the old guys.
Sure.
You have to stay right where you are. So it turns out that Gen Z, they're so burned out on dating apps, they are actually handing the phone to their parents saying, you know what, I give up. You got to find me somebody.
Well, I've just heard that now, I'm off the dating apps. I have been for a while, but I've heard it's all just AI now. It's all fake. It's all bots. It's all AI, and it's just a struggle. Where if you sat there for an hour and you were, going left and right, swiping left and right, you maybe contact two real people.
Or you could do what they're doing in China, is that on Sundays in local parks, the parents are actually bringing out billboards, like poster boards of their kids with like the picture, their likes, their dislikes, how old they are, how much money they make. And so that the parents are actually saying, oh, so your daughter looks like she might be good for my son.
That's an analog dating app right there.
That's right. You know what they say? Never date a cougar because she might be a cheetah.
No one says that. No one should say that. You shouldn't have said that.
Well, I did. You know why?
Why?
My name's on the building.
That's true.
Let's see. Coming up, I have what's going on with your Christmas tree and your Wi-Fi. How you can try on clothes with AI. This is actually really cool. There's a ChatGPT conversation scam that's spreading. How to get the best seat on the airplane. And of course, we have just the best callers ever. And you have us, me, and of course, Andrew. All right, how about we start with some phone calls, Andrew? You ready? Solomon in Fairbanks, Alaska. Welcome. What's going on?
Thanks for having me.
Anytime.
Mm-hmm. I made national news. Didn't even know it. my car got hijacked at gunpoint.
So wait. So you're an Uber driver and you got hijacked by gunpoint?
Yes, just moved to Dayton.
Okay.
Yep.
So tell us exactly what happened.
Last Tuesday, I picked up these two. So I proceeded to take them to the destination that was on the app. They really didn't talk much. They had me turn into this apartment complex, which was the address. It was very dark, no lights anywhere, and we went all the way to the back. My first time in that complex, they said, "Oh, this is good." I'm like, "Okay." So the guy behind me, he got out, but the other guy didn't, and I didn't really think nothing of it because it just happened so quickly. But he said, I think I lost something under your seat." Like, "Oh, okay." So I just put it in park, and I get out, and when I put my seat all the way forward, and thank God I did. What it bought me like 2-3 seconds of time, and so I just go back there, and I put my hand under there and begin looking for the object, and then I heard the door slam as I had my hand under the seat, trying to find a fake thing that wasn't even there. So I hurried up and got one leg in there, but I thank God it was a hybrid because it saved me 2-3 more seconds of time to get my full body in the back seat. With this guy with the gun, I didn't even know he even had one until I looked up, and I didn't even have time to think. I saw my phone in the cup holder, and I grabbed it, and I jumped out, and I dropped it on the ground, and I hurried up and grabbed it, and I was shaking up so bad, and I could barely call 911, but they took off and everything, and so that guy began waving a gun at me, and at the back right, I was sitting right beside of him, and
So these were your Uber clients? They had booked you?
Yeah. Yep.
And did they use a false account?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. They didn't have a name, but CJ. Anybody can put any name on there they want. Is that why I get all kinds of weird names that I pick up, some I can't pronounce. And
have you contacted Uber at all about what happened?
Yeah. They refunded my $2,500 deductible and everything. Yeah, that was quite the extraordinary. So many listeners, I just wanted them to know how they operate, so other Uber drivers they could could maybe take heed on what's going on, how they operate.
But that's really frightening.
That's crazy. But you got your car back?
Yeah, within 30 minutes, yeah.
Wow.
But they already took the license plates off it, the rear view mirror off it, the camera for the adaptive cruise control. They busted the driver's door. It smelled like marijuana so bad when I got it back.
Well, so
They steal your car, they immediately start smoking pot, and they want to strip it down within a half an hour. They're efficient, if anything.
yeah, they do that. Well, so what you need is probably why you called me, because you said I can help you with your gadgets, is that you need a really good dash cam.
Night vision, infrared, something.
You need everything. What you're going to look for is something called the Nexar1. That's NEXAR1. Make sure that you pay the monthly subscription because it covers live streaming, the cloud backup, and so that if the video is safe, even if the camera is destroyed. Another thing, too, make sure that you put a sticker in the passenger window that says like audio and video recording in progress, footage uploaded to the cloud, because this way people are going to be looking for easier targets. So I'm really sorry that this happened to you, Solomon. I mean, what a complete nightmare. But as a caller to the Kim Komando Show during the Christmas Cash giveaway, which is the final weekend, we're going to give you a $500 gift card.
Wow. I really appreciate that. Wow.
So that this way you'll have plenty of cash for you to buy that camera. Wow.
What a story.
Gosh, I'll tell you. What a story's right.
When the holidays start to feel a bit repetitive, reach for a Sprite Winter Spiced Cranberry and put your twist on tradition. A bold cranberry and winter spice flavor fusion, Sprite Winter Spiced Cranberry is a refreshing way to shake things up this sipping season. And only for a limited time. Sprite. Obey your thirst.
Oh, Hilton stay, your beds are soft and cozy. No lumpy couch, no stiff futon, no shower line at crack of dawn. Oh, Hilton stay, a holiday you're saving.
When you want holiday comfort you can count on, it matters where you stay. This season, enjoy spacious, comfortable rooms and friendly service when you book with Hilton instead. Hilton for the stay.
All righty. Let's see. How about Grandma Crackers? Have you heard about Grandma Crackers?
I have not heard about Grandma Crackers.
You're going to love our next door. She's 81 years old. She's a grandmother from Arizona. And she's taken YouTube by storm. And her channel is called Grandma Crackers. In just 1 month, she has picked up more than 100,000 subscribers playing Minecraft.
Oh, I think I have seen her.
Okay, now every video she makes is helping to pay medical bills for her grandson who's recovering from cancer. Please welcome Grandma Crackers.
Hello. Thank you so much for having me on.
Oh, this is so fabulous. So what was it like the first time your grandkids put you in front of Minecraft?
I have 3 grandsons that love Minecraft. And they wanted me to play. And you know what? As a grandmother, you're going to take advantage of any time that the kids want to play with you. You betcha. You're going to turn that on. You're going to really enjoy that game. When I first started playing, I was thinking, oh, I'm really in over my head. And I was. And but I got used to dying and got better at it. And I have just... grandparents do not turn down opportunities to spend with their kids.
Oh, not at all.
And their grandkids. And so that's kind of how it got started.
So what do you think it is about you that people are connecting to?
That's a good question. The only thing I can think, I enjoy the game. It's fun. And I'm willing to try new things. And I'm just being me.
I know. Let me tell you, I watched a few of your videos and I walked away saying, I need to say a certain phrase more often. You know what that phrase is?
What?
My heart's a quiver.
Oh.
Hey, that sounds like the merch you're going to have to start making.
I'm like, my heart's a quiver. I mean, Barry's like, let's go out to dinner. And I'm like, my heart's a quiver. And he's like, what?
So how did you transition from just playing with the grandkids to becoming a streamer?
Well, my grandson Max has been playing Minecraft for, I guess he was 5 years old almost when he started playing. And so he thought that I was doing such a good job, and he thinks I'm funny. And so he said, Bama or Mamie, you need to start your own channel. And so I thought, well, that's more time with my grandkids. Sure, you betcha I'll start a new channel. And so that's kind of how it got started. And when I had a few people, really, I did not expect. I thought maybe I'd get maybe 100, maybe 200 people listen to me. And after it got to taking off, I thought, well, my daughter and her family have been deluged with so much medical expenses. Cancer, even with the best insurance, you just have so many bills, so many medical related bills. And so I thought maybe I can make enough money that I can help her pay for some of that stuff. And so that's really how it got started.
Did you look at other streamers like in your genre of streaming, like Bush Camp Dad or anything like that? Or did you just jump right in, do whatever your grandkids said to do?
I just jumped right in.
Okay.
Now, I have gone back and I've watched PewDiePie, and I've really enjoyed watching him. But I didn't start out by watching him. I started out just because I didn't really, this is all a surprise to me. It really is.
So can we talk to Linux?
Yes.
So Linux, how are you related to Grandma?
She's my grandma.
Oh, nice. We like that.
Yeah, she, I don't know. She just has had an open mind about everything. She's always been super supportive and whatnot. Max is my little brother who actually ended up like fully convincing her to join and play when Jack was going through his treatment. We started a Minecraft world while he was in the hospital, so we all joined up, and we said, oh, everybody, because we got my dad, we got my mom, we got all of the siblings on Minecraft, and then we were like, wait, no, we forgot Mamie, we got to get her on. And so that was like kind of the beginning point, the jumping point, because then the younger brothers were like, oh, Mamie would love to play it. So then they were committed, and she was just as committed to learning it. So it really all just kind of worked itself out.
So are you surprised by her success?
Yes, I really am, but not at the same time. So when she was talking just a second ago about how Max encouraged her to make videos, I was silently like in the background, like pumping my fist in the air, so excited because she is a natural. It's so unreal. Like she'll come over to my house and we'll literally just play Minecraft and stuff, and she's in her rhythm. She's completely playing the game, and she's so invested in the world. It's so easy to watch her and then become invested in her world.
Yeah, you know what? There was one that I saw where I forget what her exact line was, but where she got killed, and it was something like, "You don't have to kill me."
Yeah, and then she said there was one time where she got hit, and she goes, "You wouldn't attack an unarmed grandma," and was yelling at these skeletons in Minecraft, and I'm watching these videos laughing so hard, and I'm so grateful, proud, everything in between, that I have a grandma that's so open-minded about the current space, technology, the game, everything, and that at the end of the day, she's not just doing it for like her own personal gain. She has her family in mind, and Jack, I know he appreciates that more than anything, and he's such a motivator for us. So I mean, everything that we do, it's nice to know that specifically like Mamie and the rest of the family has everybody's backs.
Could we get Grandma Crackers back on the phone real quick?
Yeah, of course. All
right, I have a really important question for you, and I want you to be honest. Have you beaten the Ender Dragon yet?
I have not even tried. I have to get diamonds first, and I've got to improve my fighting skills.
Okay.
And, I practice a little bit when no one's looking because I fighting is not my strong point, but I'm pretty good at dying. And, once I learned that I could get my items back, then it made dying so much easier because now not only do I get my items back, but I get my hearts back and I get my, I'm in good shape. So it's a fun world. It really is a fun world, and I'm encouraging other grandparents. On the comments, there are grandparents coming out of the closet that they play Minecraft. And it is so funny, they'll say, I am 50 years old and I'm playing Minecraft. And I'm thinking, well, I'm 81 and I'm just starting out.
Yeah, but you know what? You're doing a fabulous job. Thank you so much for coming on and telling the story and being a motivator for other folks out there. It's a fabulous thing that you're doing.
What's crazy is she showed up on my For You page. I've seen her videos in the past.
Have you
just
really?
Scrolling through, yeah.
My heart's a quiver. It is. Well, let's see. How about a $100 gift card going out to Grandma Crackers during our Christmas cash giveaway? All right. There's a new way to try on clothes without leaving your house or spending $1 or buying things in 2 different sizes. Do you do that?
No.
I do. I buy pairs of jeans and a 26 and a 27 just because.
I just go to stores, and if it's 70% off, I buy it. As you can see by my ensemble today.
I was going to say. J.C. Penney?
Yes, ma'am.
Inside Google Gemini, there's an app with a funny name called the Nano Banana. And you upload a headshot to the Gemini app, and it generates a photorealistic digital twin of you. And so the next time you see an outfit you like, you can take a screenshot, upload it to Gemini, and say, show this on my avatar. And then it puts it on your digital body so you can check the fit before you even buy it and see if you look fabulous. So we happen to have a Nano Banana of me. I want to put on a sweater that I found on sale from Prada. Look at that. Okay. Tell everybody what's going on.
It's just a picture of you standing in the studio, and then you drop an image of the sweater in, and then the image appears. You must pay for this because it's extremely fast, or you're speeding up the video because I've used this Nano Banana and it takes forever. And now you're going to put on a fox costume, or what is that, a cow costume?
Yes, cow.
Do you have 3 legs? Yes, you have 3 legs. Okay, you're trying to tell me this is better than ChatGPT when you have 3 legs. You didn't think I'd notice?
I didn't really think you'd notice, but I did have 3 legs.
You had 2 legs in the costume and then 1 jean leg just off to the side. Save a little leg for later.
It needs a little work.
A little bit.
A little bit. All right, still to come, we have more of your phone calls here on the Kim Commando Show.
Does it ever feel like you're a marketing professional just speaking into the void? But with LinkedIn ads, you can know you're reaching the right decision makers, a network of 130 million of them, in fact. You can even target buyers by job title, industry, company, seniority, skills, and did I say job title? See how you can avoid the void and reach the right buyers with LinkedIn ads. Spend $250 on your first campaign and get a free $250 credit for the next one. Get started at linkedin.com/campaign. Terms and conditions apply.
Let's see, Victoria in Los Angeles, California. Hi there, Victoria.
Oh, hi, Kim. It's so great to be on this show. I am a big fan of yours. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're sweet. So what's going on?
Okay, well, thank you for asking. What really got this started is within the last month, I've noticed a new feature, and that is my phone will be sitting idly locked, and I'll glance over at it, as I admiringly do from time to time. And the arrow, I love my phone, but an arrow pops up in the upper left-hand corner, and it was kind of freaking me out because each time I'd go to grab the phone and to investigate, it would vanish. And now it's just kind of doing it more randomly. So maybe it was just me, but
is that you're talking about the little locations, saying that's an app is accessing your location?
Yes, yeah, that's what I didn't really know why it started doing that. Maybe I changed something inadvertently, but partly because of you. I mean, I've always valued my privacy. I really do treasure that, but I also love tech and I want to use features, but when I want to use them. And but you had mentioned maybe a few times on the show that CEOs are more and more going for dumb phones.
Yeah.
So I feel more legit now when people say, "Oh, do you have our app?" And I'm like, "No, I don't have any apps on my phone." So I really don't. I have no third-party apps or anything like that. And there's a couple of other weird features, like some lights going on too. But that's what started this whole inquiry.
So we have lights going on in your house?
No, the phone.
Oh, okay. All right. Because I'm like, okay, because now I'm wondering, like, where we're all going with this. Okay.
Sorry.
You're definitely hacked.
Yes, I'm like,
Well, I can elaborate if you want.
no, that's okay. Let's talk about the app. So if you go into settings and privacy and security, there's something called an app privacy report. And inside the app privacy report, if you scroll down to data and sensor access, now you can see a list of which apps are accessing your location. Mm-hmm. And so that's where you may be even unaware that it's the weather app. I have mine was going off for an astronomy app. And why did I have an astronomy app on my phone? I don't know, but it was there. Okay.
So let me ask you a question, Kim. If Lisa, if I want to see her location and I go on to Find My, does that mean that the arrow will then appear on her phone?
Yes.
See, so that could be something too.
Yeah, that somebody's doing that. So, if you don't have any nefarious apps or third-party apps, then there's probably something that is baked into the system that's already doing that.
Okay. I think I've noticed, let's see, I'm looking at now compass calibration and Find My iPhone.
There you go. It's the Find My. Mm-hmm. That's what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then the light, this is kind of odd. There's an orange light that will randomly appear, which I guess is the microphone, and then a green light will come on. And this is when the phone is, again, sitting idly locked, and I'll glance over at it. And like this morning, all of a sudden, I guess I'm being recorded. And sure enough, some app apparently, and now I don't use Siri. I don't want to use Siri. And I do not, and actually this in line with that. I don't record text messages. I mean, I'll use voice memo, but that's independent, right? And now what it's doing is it'll just, like, it could be going for 15 minutes. I'll look at my phone like, oh my gosh, it's been recording me instead, like about to send a text to someone with my regular day-to-day life.
So do you think there's somebody who's in your phone?
I don't know. I mean,
do you have
really
like a weirdo ex or anybody like that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now we're getting somewhere.
Yeah, the microphone is very suspicious.
Yeah, and the camera's
especially
very
for that
suspicious.
length.
Yes. All right. So what you can do is get into management profiles. Mm-hmm. And that's where you get into settings in general and then device management and see if there's any type of profile. Sometimes that's where stalkerware will hide on an iPhone. But if all this keeps continuing, you really have no choice but to do a complete factory reset on the entire phone and don't restore anything that you may have saved up in the cloud and just do a whole factory reset. And this way it will wipe out anything that's in there, including like maybe that Lex that you were talking about, that we just got to the last part. Okay. But that's okay, Victoria. Thank you for your kind words. Thanks for your call today. Let's see. How about a $200 gift card going out to Victoria because it's our Christmas cash giveaway. All right. So let's say you go over to your favorite AI assistant and you are asking it maybe like a technical type of question, tech support. You say, what's the best software to clean up my PC? And ChatGPT or Gemini says, oh, here's the one for you. Here. And you click, and then it says, oh, you need to go to the terminal window and type in something, these instructions. Well, that's when you just got some malware. Okay. So if ChatGPT ever tells you or Gemini to open a terminal window, just say no. Okay. Hey, let's talk for a second about podcasts, because there are two different podcasts that I would like you to check out. Of course, we have the show podcast here, the Kim Komando Show podcast, and it's available wherever you get your podcasts. But there's also something called the Current podcast, What is that? Yes, it's the accompaniment to my current newsletter. And so if you get the current, or even if you don't get the current, you should check it out. It's just a fun, casual podcast where we talk about what's going on in the tech space, and maybe we have some guests and good stuff like that. Again, it's called The Current, and it's with me, Kim Komando, of course. And then we also have our daily life hack and our digital tech update. And those are only 60 seconds. And those podcasts are perfect for when, say, you're brushing your teeth, or you're making a cup of coffee, or you're taking the dog to do its thing in the backyard in the morning. So wherever you get your podcasts, you have the longer podcast, The Kim Komando Show, you have the current weekly podcast, and then you have the daily 60-second podcast called the Daily Tech Update. And you can find them, again, wherever you get your podcasts. Again, search for Komando with a K. Let's see. Just a reminder that you can still enter to win some Christmas cash at winfromkim.com. Hey, appreciate you being here. That's the end of hour one of the show. And be sure to tell your family members and friends how great it was.